On this edition of Resilience Toolbox, we'll be speaking with Pasco County Fire Rescue Chief Anthony Perez about their new mobile Decon units and how they decontaminate turnout gear and other PPE at fire scenes.
So here in Pasco County, and we're the only department in the state that's doing this, and we may be the only department in the nation, we have what's called the decontamination program. So we have two units. We have Decon 1 that's on the west side of the county, and Decon 2 that's on the east side. So when a structure fire is activated and they're on scene of a working structure fire, this unit, Decon 1, responds. They get on scene, and every member who was in the IDLH condition and they have the contaminants has to go through a decon contamination process, meaning we have reserved gear that's in this massive truck. They go in according to their size. It's already documented. So the guys, they have the laptops. They have everyone that's on scene. They have their sizes from their coat all the way down to their boots. Nomex gloves. They'll take that gear. They'll wrap it up. They'll package it up, label it. They also scan it so they can keep track of the gear. They'll put that gear on a truck. So before leaving the scene, they take the entire air pack, they take the helmets, and they go through a decontamination process on scene.
Wow.
So now we put the air pack back in service. It's clean. Their helmets are clean. And they take the gear, they take it back, and they wash it through a process. It goes through a washing process, and then they have it returned to them the next shift. They'll retrieve the loaner gear that they were received. They clean that, and then they get it back on the unit. It's like walking into a walkthrough of a heavy rescue, but it's bigger. On one side they have the pants, on one side they have the coats, on another area they have the boots, and they have glove and Nomex. And we do that on both sides of the county, and it's been a win-win for us. We have a health and safety chief here that works closely with our members, but also with the University of Miami's has really had a hard push here about the cancer initiative and the green buckets. And we have that on our units, and they will start with that until the Decon unit arrives on scene. We're developing a Decon depot at one of our fire stations. Because right now, currently at the two stations, we have two washers. One that can wash 6 sets of gear, and another washer that can wash 3 sets of gear. And they're being washed, but now we're doing a Decon depot where we'll triple the amount of gear that we can wash at one time, which helps reduce reflex time. The machines are already here, the gear dryers are already here, they're just working on more of that foundational piece. It's been a blessing. So we have other departments that are calling and asking about our Decon program. We just had a department in Sacramento out in California call about our Decon program. We're sharing the information. We're sharing it because if we can share that information on how our foundation has been laid out, we're telling people, listen, take it and make it better and share it, and then share back with what you've done to make the improvements. It was a little bit of a buy-in at first, but like anything in a fire service, no one likes change, right? Everyone wants to keep a hold of their gear, but we've been able to explain the why behind that. And now we're getting buy-in from the job and from the battalion chiefs. The battalion chiefs are held accountable to ensure that all the members are going to go through this decon process if you've been exposed to the elements and the contaminants of a working structure fire or a hazmat. Or let's just say, we roll up on a motor vehicle accident, we've got blood, we've got bodily fluids. Well, they will go through that decon process as well.
That's impressive.
We just had our union, as well as a few members of our Decon team, go up to Canada to talk about the initiatives of this Decon program. So we're thankful. We want to continue to keep pushing it out. We want to continue to keep making it better and share the information.